Hi. I'm back with another message. Whoever you are, you may have had this inner awareness that someone was trying to slow you down. Or you may have felt yourself like you needed to slow down. You could have had this overwhelming feeling of knowing that you were deserving, but also, so it's like you have this overwhelmed feeling, but you have this slow down feeling. So it was like you had this inner awareness of knowing that you were deserving, but you were not sure if you should slow down or if you should speed it up. You're not sure which way you should have took. You wasn't sure, or whatever the case may be. Or maybe when you took one type of road, it slowed you down. Maybe when you took another type of road, it overwhelmed you. You get what I'm saying? You could still be there. Like when you do too much of, when you have this inner awareness of being deserving and whatever it is that you're working towards, and you know, like, I deserve this, I put my effort into it, like, I deserve it, I've been working towards it, I've been healing, or whatever it is you've been doing, you like, I deserve this. Sometimes it may make you feel overwhelmed and angry because it's like you're not getting what you feel like you deserve. Sometimes it may make you feel angry and make you feel like you need to slow down, like, I need to just slow down, or I just need to take my time, and this and that. At the end of the day, you procrastinating and you going back and forth when you need to just listen to your inner awareness, which is telling you that you are deserving. Regardless if you need to slow down or speed it up, you can mix it in, mix it up. Your excuse me, your inner awareness is going to tell you. So stop trying to look for, like, just know that you are deserving for what it is that you want. Once you accept that and know that, the universe is going to start pushing people into your life that are going to show you that you are deserving. You get what I'm saying? You're going to start to feel it more because you might not be feeling like you're deserving. You might need to go inside and really ask yourself, am I deserving? And if you are, which I'm feeling like you are, then you need to accept that. You get what I'm saying? Because everything else that you're doing is only making you angry. Like I said, this could be somebody projecting this energy onto you. You could have this inner awareness that somebody projecting this feeling of overwhelmed, slowing you down, making you feel like you're not deserving. They want you to be angry. You know what I mean? Or this could be yourself doing this to yourself. You keep going back and forth on if you deserve and do you need to slow down, do you need to speed it up. It's making you overwhelmed. It's making you angry. It's wounding your heart. You get what I'm saying? It's wounding your heart. And maybe, like I said, you have this inner awareness. You know you deserving. So maybe these are projections. Like somebody wants you to be angry. Somebody may want you to feel like you need to slow down. Like, you ever went around somebody that might be a little bit older than you? Because I have. And you learning, you doing what it is that you want to do, and they like, you need to slow down. You need to slow down. You doing too much. You moving too fast. You don't want to move too fast, and then you run into a brick wall or some bullshit like that. So you might have an inner awareness that somebody trying to project that fucking energy onto you, or like I said, it could be yourself. That shit could be making you feel overwhelmed because a motherfucker ain't gotta say shit for you to feel it. Because you got this inner awareness. When I talk to certain people, when I get this intuitive card, you know what I'm saying? Because I already be knowing, like, anyways, but because sometimes that intuitive card don't pop out, but I be knowing, like, whoever watching this shit, they gotta be intuitive, like. But, or you could be, that shit could be making you overwhelmed. You get what I'm saying? Somebody wants you to have a wounded heart. Somebody wants you to fear abundance. Or you could be literally fearing abundance. Like, you literally scared to accept the fact that you are deserving because you have been slowed down before. You have been overwhelmed before. You have been angry before. You probably wounded people in their heart Or people probably wounded you in your heart. You probably feel defeated and you just probably feel like, I'm not worth abundance. Or somebody else in your energy, they feel like that. They feel like you not worth the abundance. You wounded motherfucker's heart. You somebody that get angry. You somebody that get overwhelmed. You don't know how to slow down. You get what I'm saying? You gonna have to identify whoever this message is for. It's gonna resonate different for different people. You get what I'm saying? It's gonna hit different for different people. It's gonna speak to motherfuckers how I need to speak to them. I don't mean to call y'all names, because some people really be mad about that. But you know what I'm saying? But I feel like you've been doing your shadow work. You've been healing. You've been listening to your intuition. You feeling now, if you haven't been feeling, like you are deserving. If you've been fearing abundance, you no longer want to fear that shit. You might not be fully out of it. You might still be scared. Like, what is success going to look like? How is success going to feel? Will I be able to handle that? Once you start asking yourself them questions, just know what's on the horizon. So if you are in this energy that, and it's nobody projecting it onto you, and it's you, and you questioning it, just know it's coming. So don't you fear. You've been healing. You get what I'm saying? You've been doing your shadow work. I feel like somebody's seeing you healing. Somebody see that you've been doing your shadow work. Like I said, so this could be multiple ways, and somebody trying to project fear of you abundance onto you. So you like something, damn, I thought I wanted this, but now I'm scared. You know what I'm saying? You would have had a friend who was like, oh yeah, I was supposed to be a baseball player, but I never became a baseball player. You'd be like, why not? Whole time, that's only because they were scared. They feared their own success. Like, so, but I'm not getting that energy from you. Like, I'm getting, you are eager for your success. You might be afraid of what the unknown, but I feel like you brave enough to take that journey. You get what I'm saying? Rather you, and I feel like you healing these feelings of overwhelm, no matter where it came from. You healing them, you healing that slow, you healing everything. You get what I'm saying? You've been doing your shadow work. Somebody hasn't been doing their shadow work. Like, somebody fear that you're going to leave them once you become abundant. Because when you got this shadow work popping out, it's two people holding hands. Somebody is like light. Like, they, from doing their shadow work, they turn light. Somebody's still dark. Somebody ain't been doing their shadow work. And somebody fear that you're going to leave them once you get some abundance, possibly. You get what I'm saying? And that's going to wound them. That's going to wound their heart. They're going to be feeling overwhelmed. They're going to be feeling like they slow, or they done got slowed down. Because even when you got this slowed down, you got two entities. So I'm picking up on a lot of different things. Like, you might see me get these same different cards, and I'll read them differently. Like, it don't mean the same thing for every message. On this message I'm getting, somebody feel like you're going to leave them behind. They're going to feel overwhelmed. It's going to feel like they ain't moving fast. Like, they done slowed down. You done moved up. They're going to start to feel angry. You know what I'm saying? They ain't going to be able to heal. Or it's going to take them a while. But you've been reflecting. You've been reflecting on your feelings of not feeling deserving and where it's coming from. Your feelings of feeling overwhelmed and where it's coming from. Your feelings of feeling slowed down and where it's coming from. You've been reflecting on that. Your feelings of your heart being wounded. Who, what, when, where, how did this happen? Analyzing it. What can I do differently next time? Like, you're really reflecting, doing shadow work, and healing. So you will no longer be angry about, a lot of stuff won't be able to make you hangry no more. A lot of stuff won't be able to wound your heart no more. You will no longer fear this abundance. You will walk into this inner awareness. You will walk into this fucking inner knowing, like, I know I'm deserving. Like, and it's going to be an overwhelmed feeling of knowing that you deserving. And ain't nobody going to be able to slow you down. Ain't nobody going to be able to wound your heart. Ain't nobody going to be able to make you angry. You eager for abundance. You don't know, you might be afraid. But you brave, you ready, you ain't scared. You ready to take that. You like, I've been in the hood. I've been in the hood afraid my whole life. You know what I mean? Like, what me getting into abundance? What do I gotta be afraid of getting some money and living my life good and not having to worry? Let me stop tripping. I'd have had to duck over my shoulder my whole life and not without having nothing. What am I scared of? Like you getting into that energy. That's what you're reflecting on. You know what I'm saying? And this is causing you to heal. This is causing you to heal your dark side. So now you at one. I'm also getting that. So now you at one with your light and your dark side. You're balanced. You coming into this balanced ass energy. You could have had bottled up feelings in the past, and you let go of them. You could be reflecting on how you had things stored up, or you were planning on doing things, and you just like harness the energy. Like, okay, I'm planting seeds. I'm about to do this, and this. But I'm gonna put the tap on it until I come back. Like, you was bottling up shit. You was bottling up ideas. You was bottling up abundance. You was bottling up all of this shit. But then you will get these feelings of, am I deserving? Feeling overwhelmed, slowed down, not knowing if they projections or if they coming from you. You know what I'm saying? You was bottling up for your success, but not knowing that you was, or somebody was trying to bottle up your healing. Once you open up this cap, once you open up this bottle cap, once you start to nurture yourself, heal yourself, love yourself, reflect on what it is that you are actually deserving. Listen to your inner awareness. Balance your feelings of overwhelmness and should I slow down. Balance your fears and all of that. Connecting yourself with your light and your dark. Becoming balanced. Once you let go of all of that shit, opened up that bottle and let go. Just let go. Just let go of all your worries and all that shit, or whatever people was projecting. Once you did that and you open up that bottle, these people got sad. These people got sad. They are so sad because they know they can never slow you down no more. They been knew you was deserving. They was the ones fearing your abundance. Because they felt like you was going to leave them behind, because they always bottling shit up. They don't know how to let go. They don't know how to heal. They don't know how to reflect. They the type that will sit with a wounded heart. And sit and feel like I ain't deserving. I know I ain't deserving, so I ain't even going to try. You get what I'm saying? These people don't never want to tap in with their inner feelings. They run from their inner feelings. They get angry when they have inner feelings. They get sad when they have inner feelings. But not you. You nurture yourself. You heal yourself. You reflect on the past and the future, or the present, or what it is that you need to change, or what it is that you need to do. You let go of shit. You do your shadow work. And like I said, once you open up this bottle of emotions, bottle of fears, bottle of whatever it is that you was bottling up, you know what I'm saying? Like, you was bottling up because you know what I'm saying? Now that shit popped out, you finna be feeling overwhelmed. But not overwhelmed in a bad way. You finna be feeling overwhelmed by all of your wishes being fulfilled. By all of your wishes finally being fulfilled. Because you stop going back and forth with yourself. You just literally start listening to yourself, doing that healing. Regardless if it was you that was sabotaging yourself or another. You won't even give a fuck about the blame game no more. You literally just give a fuck about letting shit go, healing, reflecting, and walking into this abundance. You don't want to be sad no more. You don't want your heart to hurt no more. You don't want to be angry no more. And the only overwhelming feeling that you want to be feeling is this overwhelming feeling of feeling that you are deserving. This overwhelming feeling of feeling like your wishes is coming true, that you're about to get everything that your heart desires. This overwhelming feeling of feeling like that your inner awareness is on point. This overwhelming feeling of feeling like you can slow down, or you don't have to slow. You can do what the fuck you want to do when you want to do it, because you are no longer in fear or wounded by people who never wanted to let you go because they was afraid of your abundance. And that in a sense, say if you tell somebody, oh, this is what I want to do, this and that, and then they afraid because they never did it before, so they start projecting, oh, that's not gonna work, or if I would do it, I'll do it this way, or you shouldn't even do it at all. That's their fear of abundance. So now you didn't listen to them, became overwhelmed, slowed yourself down because you done took on their fear of abundance, knowing that you was deserving, knowing that you don't fear abundance, knowing that you was already bottling shit up to be made true. In the process, you, like I said, may have went through all of this shit, but you were nurturing to yourself. You were nurturing to the people that was in your life. These people have made you sad, but you finally let go. You finally popped that top off that bottle, and now this shit finna overflow. This shit finna overflow. Them feelings of overwhelm that you didn't know why you was feeling all of that anxiety. Yes, you was feeling that anxiety because you had this inner knowing that you had to leave something behind. And now that you did, it's like that energy of scared got transmuted into the energy of, I know that I did the right thing, and now I'm finna be overflowing, about to be overwhelmed with all of the blessings that I can get. But not overwhelmed in a bad way, overwhelmed in a like happy way, like, oh my God, I'm overwhelmed, like I'm overexcited about all of my wishes coming true. Like, you get what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna end it there, because whoever you are, all of this shit makes sense. It's gonna have to. It's gonna have to. You get what I'm saying? So please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow. It really helps the page and my channel grow, and it helps me to keep posting consistent messages for you guys. Thank you. I hope this helps. If this resonates, please don't be afraid to like or drop a comment. It really helps me to stay consistent with these reads, because these are collective reads. If it's not resonating, you know, then I might just have to do personals. Why would I keep dropping these? So I'm just kidding. But please, you know, let me know if these readings help you guys. Thank you. Bye.